Okay, well, happy Monday, everybody. It's October 13th, 2025, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the USA. What's up, y'all? This is Ghostwriting 101. We've got Coach B in the house, Coach B and LT, and we're going to be sharing with y'all some of the really, really important things regarding ghostwriting because people don't really know a lot about ghostwriting. You're going to know by the end of this 30-minute training whether or not ghostwriting is for you. And you're also going to know, is it something you should do today, tomorrow, next week, next year, or maybe 5 years from now? Like, this is your research period. This is educational. We want to provide this to you because we want you to have the information you need to make the best decisions possible as a consumer. And so we're going to start with our wins. We got our amazing school member, founding member of our school community, Miss Karen Harkins. And we want to hear her good news. She got some good news, y'all.
Goodness. I'm really excited because I just got a notification from Amazon, and when I add my um, platforms of how I'm selling my book up, I just went over 250 sales in books. So I'm super excited about that,
That's
Mm.
and
terrific.
I'm getting in front of the camera more, which is awesome, awesome. I'm so excited about that. I decided if I took 30 days and didn't get in front of the camera, I have so much experience with that. Let's try 30 days and get in front of the camera at least every couple of days. I'm shooting for every other day by the end of the 30 days, or every day. But right now it's like every couple of days I'm getting in front of the camera. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to launch my YouTube channel on November 1st at Times Square at my next book launch. So,
Yes.
so all that's good
Ooh.
stuff that just happened, that just got decided in the last week. So yeah.
I want to interject.
Congratulations. Yes.
I have to
Yes.
interject for a second because I'm so freaking proud of
Ooh.
Miss Karen.
Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
But I am, LT knows me. I am, I don't spit the water out. Oh Lord Jesus. Uh, I am a huge proponent of positive encouragement and positive reinforcement. So here's what I'm going to offer
Yes.
only to Karen.
Okay.
Because Karen is showing me that she's serious about getting on camera, stepping out of her comfort zone. She's
Mm-hmm.
selling these books, y'all. I don't know if they're out of the trunk of her car or what's happening. People are buying them. I don't care what you're doing. It's working. Whatever it is you're doing is
Mm-hmm.
working. Proud of you. But here's what I'm going to do. If you will tell me every day when you go live or do a reel or whatever,
Okay.
if you go live, put yourself out there just once a day. I don't care if it's for 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. Every day for the next 14 days. So it's 2 weeks straight. I am going to give you a free hour-long strategy call, and you can ask me anything, work with me on anything for the next
Wow.
the next book that you're working on. I will do it for you for free. I want nothing.
Oh,
Ooh.
thank you. Okay,
Only for
14
you because you're
days.
showing me you're serious about this stuff, and I
Okay,
Yes.
know it's hard.
so I have
I
to
Yes.
know.
do it every day for 14 days?
I need you to
Yes.
do it every day for 14 days.
Okay. A
I need
live
it
or
every
a
day.
reel or a combination?
Say that again.
A live, a reel, or a combination?
I don't
Either
care.
or. Oh, okay. I can do
I
that.
don't
Four
care.
minutes.
I,
4 minutes. It has to be 4 minutes every day for 14 days. We're all about the power of four.
perfect.
Okay.
That's the parameter. 4 minutes for
That's a lot.
14 days, and I will be all yours for 60 minutes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Mm.
4 minutes a day times 15 is 60 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you will
And,
get
and,
me for
and,
60 minutes if
and
you put
this,
yourself out there for 60 minutes total.
yes.
Oh, it's meant to be. Write it down, y'all.
Yes.
You heard
Live,
it here first.
60
It's
Yes.
minutes a
free.
day,
Yes. And the
14
school
days.
community is $4 a month that she joined, under
Oh,
$4 a month.
Karen got it. It was only $4 because she was one of our founding members. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
Yes.
it,
Yes.
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 how you?
Yes.
Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hey.
Hi,
Kanisha, good
Tanisha.
news. Good news. What's your good news, Kanisha?
My good news is I started back self editing on my book.
Okay, you brought the book back. Tell us about it. We need to know what it's
so
about.
my poetry book, I wrote it on my Waterpad. And so it's a span of like 10 years, from 2015 to 2000 and like 23, 24, something like that. And so it's just different. So it's me writing about different things. And so yeah, the it's my first poetry book, and and I started in 2015, and so it's just the journey that I've been through, and so I'm just glad that I started back self editing, cause it took a while because I grown so much from them years, and so when I self edit, I want to change stuff, but I'm
Hmm.
like, no, Kanisha, if you're gonna change anything, first self edit it, then go back and look at it. And then and I'm glad about that.
Good
And
job.
so after I get through self editing, I'm gonna let my editor get it and do her work. Because
Yes.
I was self editing it and then sending it to her. But this time around I said I wanna do at least almost all of it and then send it to her at one time.
Yeah. Can I give you some free coaching?
Yes.
Okay, free, here's your free coaching, free 99. Grab it while you can.
Okay.
While it's hot. I'm about to drop it while it's hot. You are doing a phenomenal job. I've been watching
You
you,
are
first of
driving right.
all.
Stop.
I've been watching you. Well, go ahead and mute yourself so that way we can't hear the background noise. But listen
Oh,
to
let
what I'm
me put it
saying.
on me.
Yeah, mute yourself. There you go. So I've been watching you for over a year. You know, we met in the Facebook group over a year ago, Black Girls Write Too, right? And we've been just hanging out on Zoom. You've been coming to all the pajama parties. You joined the school community. You've been active. And like Brian said, Karen has been active. I'm going to give you some free coaching right now because you have been putting in the work. And what I want you to do is step inside of the skin of an author. And I want you to step out of the editor's skin. You're not an editor, you're an author. I want you to keep writing as you've always been writing. And I want you to insert beta readers. It can be Karen, it could be Brian, it could be Coach LT, it could be somebody in the community. Since you are in the community, I want you to get at least 3 beta readers over the next 3 weeks to read whatever you have, get that feedback, and then send it to the editor. That's going to be much spicier and juicier for her to read. Beta readers, get the feedback. And the beta readers need to be people that are in your niche because those are the people that are going to enjoy it. Okay. So get your beta readers, have them read it, then send it to the editor, and then get all that feedback because I don't want you doing it by yourself. This is not, you got a whole team of people now that are here to support you. Questions?
Hmm. And that's, you know what, I'm glad you said that because I'm always telling other people to get better. I'm always telling other people get beta readers and ARC readers because I do beta read. And I was like, it's always good to get beta readers, but you're right. I've been trying to do everything on my own.
If you
And I
send
have
it,
to,
if you send it to me over the next 3 weeks, it will be before I go to Tokyo. I will
okay,
read it for you for free before I go to Tokyo. Okay. And once
okay,
I get to Tokyo, I'm not going to have time.
okay, I will send it to you. I will send you my Google Doc, or do you want me to send you the Waterpad or actually what
The
I have?
Google Doc, share it with me
Okay,
as an editor. Google Doc, I'll read through it, give you some comments, and then you can take my permissions away after that so that it's just your doc. Okay. I want to
okay,
see what you have. I want to give you feedback, and I don't do that for people for free. Proofreading, editing, Even feedback that's a high ticket for me because my time is so premium because I'm traveling. But for you, I see what you've been doing over the past year with your work. I want you to step out of the editor role. You're the author. I need you to be authoring. I need you to be writing. I need you to be creating content. I need you to stop trying to do all these 50 million things. That's where we get ourselves in trouble as entrepreneurs because we're doing so many things we can't focus on the work. Okay, I'm done talking. I'm going to go ahead and allow Coach B to take over because he only has a certain number of minutes left. So thank you, Karen, and thank you, Kanisha, for sharing. Welcome, Josh. It's Brian's turn. Josh, we'll get some feedback from you at the end. Thank you for coming in.
Josh is actually one of my one of my close friends who joined our school community a few weeks ago. Um, he's awesome. We went to college together, and then have had a million and one experiences together since. So, welcome, homeboy. Um, he's he's got his kids with him, so he probably won't be talking. Okay, he just texted me. Okay,
Yep.
that's why he's on mute as well.
Yeah. Josh, welcome to the cookout, Josh. Welcome to the cookout.
Welcome to the cookout, big boy. Nice to have you. So, y'all, I have to. So, I wanted everyone to be able to speak first before I took the mic for a second. We were talking about wins, talking about things we're proud of, talking about success, etc. One of, and I know Karen saw this, one of the things that I'm most proud of that have happened recently is my VIP day that I was able to host. It was the first one I've been able to do, my VIP day in-person workshop. My awesome, amazing, terrific client, Michael, took me up on it this past Saturday. Y'all, we had a ball. When I asked him at the end, was there anything I could have done better? I'm such a seeker of constructive criticism, right? Because I know I'm not perfect. I can always do better, no matter how terrific it feels and looks to everybody. It's got to be something I could do better. And he looked at me point. He looked at me point. Now we had a little bit of wine to drink and we had some cocktails earlier, so meh, meh. But whatever. We gonna have us a day, okay? So we had a great day, and we were walking to the Uber to go home, and he looked at me point blank and he said, "Brian, you could not have hell. You could you, you could not have created a better day for me." I damn near cried. You could not have created a better day for me. This was such a dream come true. I have been thinking and praying and dreaming about doing a book like this, my memoir, for so long, you wouldn't believe it. And today, I got to come and work with someone like you and explore this beautiful city, downtown Raleigh, this area. You made me feel like a damn celebrity. Nobody pays much attention to me and cares this much. This is such a rarity. And I said, oh my God, that's exactly what I wanted. Because I know most of us, we give for everybody else, man. I put my kids first, my wife comes first, my clients come first, this person comes first. What about my parents? What about so like very rarely, when all of us go into the world, does anybody make it all about us? I can't even pay people to make me feel like that. A restaurant and you're paying to be there, paying to eat, paying to do this, and they're waiting on all the other tables. You just kind of happen to be taking up space there is typically how we get treated. And so it just made me so happy because he was happy. His wife, when we got back to his wife's friend's house that they were staying at, his wife came outside because she really wanted to meet me, apparently. She gave me a big hug. And she thanked me for doing this for them. Y'all, they came to see me. They left Arkansas to see me for the weekend. She was thanking me. She said, he has been talking about you for so long now. He has been looking forward to doing this for weeks. And you made his dream come true. That he got to do something like this with somebody like you. Next time you want to do a VIP day, you come down to Arkansas. You can bring your whole family, Brian, and you can stay at our house. So don't worry about paying for a hotel or any of that nonsense. We got you. You're like one of us now. One of us. Remember that phrase, LT? People like us?
Yes, yes, people like us. Color folks, color people that didn't come for money.
Yeah. And I told him that story of my client. Remember I told you the speech
Mhm.
patterns that I pick up on? And when his speech pattern changed to, yeah, I just wanted to show you what's out there for people like us. Not you,
Mm.
not me, people like us. I told Michael that, and he's like, "Oh my God!" It was like a light bulb moment.
Hmm.
He's like, "I think you and me can write a book about that ideology,"
Yep,
because he
yep.
grew up on the other side of the tracks when it came to people
Mm.
like us, and now he's on this side of the tracks, this side of the fence, so to speak. So he's like, "Oh my
Mm.
God!" And I've like seen everything in between of people like us, and kind of how I'm living now, and what it took to get here. So, anyways,
Mm.
I was just so incredibly happy that I was able to do that for him, Um, and y'all, I would love to do it for you guys too. LT
Mm.
and I were talking a lot earlier today because I wanted to share that with her. And for y'all in LT's world, in our school community, we were throwing on the idea of maybe doing like a group VIP day, right? Can we get some of the
Mhm.
ladies together? Some of the guys that have been wanting to join lately. Can we do kind of basically like an in-person retreat, right? In-person writing
Mhm.
workshop just for our people. Can we curate a beautiful Saturday where Coach LT and Coach
Mhm.
BK come on out, treat you guys out on the
Yes.
town, make you feel like celebrities, help you with your books, have a couple of drinks, have some wonderful meals and some great conversations, and take some pictures, do some reels, go live, and share it with the world. This is, I'm telling you right now, this is the kind of stuff I've noticed that most people in mine and LT's industry are not willing to do.
Yeah.
That's why it meant so much to
Yeah.
him.
Can
He
we
told me,
can
mhm,
we walk back a little bit and give,
yeah,
because I know there's people listening right now in my
yeah,
audience that are going to listen to this in on the replay, and they're thinking, what in the world is a VIP day? Like I
right,
haven't even gotten my book done yet. Like what are they talking about?
right,
Let's bring it all the way down to the beginning when you and I first started talking to each
yeah,
other from being in the same networking space. Like
mm,
how did this become? This is the backstory to the backstory that they really need to learn because you and I were watching each other from afar,
for
and
months.
then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
boom, we realized that we serve people in similar ways,
sure.
but together we can go deeper and help more and
Yeah,
bring more quality over
yeah,
quantity. So
yeah.
what was that whole journey? Because I know you only have 3 minutes, but what was that journey of you and I meeting in CLA, figuring out, clicking, creating a VIP? Like this stuff has happened so fast. We got to slow down.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Well, when Latasha and I met in Connected Leaders Academy, we did a quick virtual coffee. It was shortly after I joined. Just wanted to meet her because I'd seen some of her Facebook Lives and stuff that she had done. And I was like, oh, cool, she works with authors. I do that in my own way, in my own way. I'm not doing retreats and stuff, but I ghostwrite. And so we linked up and spoke about it real quick. She's like, "Oh, ghostwriting, yeah, yeah, neat, neat, neat." Meh, 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 meh. And then it just kind of, it just kind of, we went back to our lives. We
Yes,
went back to our lives, and,
yes.
and then, like a couple months, 2 or 3 months ago, I just thought to reconnect because I was making some strategic partnerships with other people in CLA, and I was like, "Hey, hey, 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 you remember me? What are you up to these days?" And she's like, "Oh my God, so funny that you pinged me again. Let's have a conversation." She's like, "Here's what I'm doing in my business these days. What are you doing?" And
Mhm.
I'm like, "I'm still doing the ghostwriting thing." She's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, ghostwriting. Me. And I
And
was
I was
like,
so opposed to ghostwriting. I was so, this is y'all, this is how when you meet a powerful person and they communicate clearly, it starts to educate you. I've been in self-publishing for 8 years. People come into my Zoom room all the time asking me, do I offer ghostwriting? And I say no and turn them away. I didn't have a strategic partner to send these people to. So not only was I leaving money on the table, but I was leaving people without a service. And so this is for your authors who are all also coaches and speakers, and you have services. People come to you because they know, like, and trust you. Give them a referral to a service that's going to change their freaking life. Well, I didn't know Brian was going to change my life until I sat on his sofa and started telling him everything about my life. And I felt so safe and comfortable. I was like, damn, this is another book. I need to write another memoir, Brian. We about to do this. You ready? He's like, hell yeah. That's why I told you to come to the call. I'm like, wow, this is what you do? Every one of my clients needs to be on your sofa. And that was about 3 months ago that we really got serious about this.
Yeah.
And I said, I need a ghostwriter on my team, man. I need a ghostwriter. I need a ghostwriter. Like, I didn't even know. So what have we done from July? What have we done with this school community that you were sitting on? Tell her about that.
Man, we have been, so I've served several of Coach LT's clients already. I've done some anthology chapters for a few of them for LT's Tokyo anthology release. A few of them said, "My God," just like LT. Oh, so this is what it's like to work with a ghostwriter? Oh man, I like this. I just get to talk to you. You're doing all the hard work, like the writing, the editing, the dealing with how people might judge it. Like that's all you. I'm like shielding them from all of that. And I say, yeah, this is literally what I do every day. I love this stuff. So a couple of them are like, okay, anthology's done. Can you help with the memoir? I didn't even know you had a memoir. What's your schedule look like for next week? Let's figure it out. I thought it was just an anthology. Yes, I'll help you with your memoir too, no problem. There's been a few of them that have jumped on strategy sessions with me, heard about ghostwriting, didn't really know what it involved. They do a call with me, and a few of them have even said, "Man, I have learned more about my story and had a bigger breakthrough, LT, after talking to you for 1 hour than what I tried to do on my own for the last 10 months, 3 years, 10 years. One person, it was like 20 years that she had this thing rolling around. Nothing really came to fruition. She had no help, no accountability, no one who seemed to care, no one encouraging her. So nothing really happened. And then here I come and I actually care and I can help and I want to help. That's the power of a premium ghostwriter. Everybody works a little differently. And I think to call this out, I think one of the things that set me apart is I know in this industry, a lot of ghostwriters, they just want to hang out at their house in their PJs or their sweats, and they just want to talk to you on the phone. Most of them just want to talk to you on Zoom or whatever. Okay, I'll work off the transcription. Let me do my writing. I just love writing. Okay, done. Invoice paid. Here's what you asked for. Done. Next time you need something written up, let me know. And that's the end. That's the relationship. They do not want to get themselves out there and meet you. They don't want to build that real relationship. They definitely don't want you to come to their neck of the woods or like them traveling to you because they got to get out of their house. They have to look a certain way. It takes a lot of effort. I put so much planning and thoughtfulness into that Saturday with Michael. You wouldn't believe it because I wanted to be
Yeah.
perfect for him. Most people will not do that, especially a ghostwriter. They just want to talk to you real quick, right? Done. Invoice paid. Next client. So it's a very valuable skill set, but there
Yeah.
are ways to stand out and serve people at a higher level if you put in the work and put in the effort. So
Yeah.
y'all, please lean on me. Anyone that's listening, anybody
Yeah.
that's watching, um, the work we're doing, I mean, it's very much needed. Most of us have a story in us, but I hate to say it, very few of us actually put the story out
Scary. It's too scary, man.
there. It's
People are
scary.
going to judge. They're
Yeah.
going to judge. I've already written 10 books, but I didn't write a book about my personal life, right? I already wrote
Mm,
a memoir, but I only wrote it about certain parts. But then I get with the ghostwriter and I'm like, oh wow, I can actually put this out because he actually makes it sound really good and professional and he leaves out all the emotion. Oh, he makes my life look like a movie. Oh, because he's not emotionally caught up in the entanglements of whatever happened in the story. That's what a ghostwriter does. Okay. So I had been sleeping on this ghostwriter idea, not offering it to my clients, missing opportunities to serve better, deeper, higher. And you were doing the same thing with your school community. You had the school community idea. What did it look like in the beginning and how did it shift to,
Man,
oh, we got to do this now. We got to do this now.
I had this school community idea, and I was like, I'm going to build this environment where people can collaborate and work together and share ideas. There's no judgment or nonsense, no drama. Just fun, learning, working together, building each other up. And I have so many passions: ghostwriting, sales, marketing, entrepreneurship. Obviously, I love entrepreneurship. Um, so I didn't really know how to laser it in. Because when you start talking about too much, you start bringing some people into the cookout that maybe don't need to be there. You know, the people that kind of come through the back door, come through the back door, grab a plate of food as they show up an hour late, 2 hours late, and then, oh, here's my food, and then sneak right out the back door without even saying hi to anybody. Is that the kind of person you want in your house? No. And so I held off and I was patient with not creating the school community until I knew exactly who I wanted in my home, right? And when LT and I linked up and we started working on her memoir, she's like, hey, dude, I think this would be an awesome place for first time authors or even newer authors. Share ideas, work on their books. You can talk about ghostwriting. I can talk about some of the things that I do with my retreats. You could talk about your sales, your marketing strategy, your coaching, things like that. But I think these are the type of people that would actually bring some value into a space like this, into our home, right? So that's why it's only been around for a few weeks. We were very intentional and very thoughtful with who and what we wanted the community to be for, right? So, yeah. All right, y'all. I do have to run. Appreciate y'all. Latasha, feel free to hang out if anybody wants to ask any questions. Definitely would love to have you kind of fill in some gaps in case people want to learn about potentially that joint VIP day that we were talking about earlier today, where you and I can host folks in Raleigh. I would very much love to do that. That would be such a blast. And we'll figure out the nitty gritty details later. But
Raleigh, North Carolina?
Yes.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes, ma'am. I'm about 25 minutes away from downtown Raleigh. I live in Garner, technically. So,
See, you're half a day's ride from me.
Who told you to drive? Get on that plane.
I drive. I love to drive.
Really?
I'm driving to New York. So yeah, I mean, I grew up driving or riding. So I drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I fly, occasionally, or more often than not. But
You can
if I
drive.
get the chance to drive, I drive.
Come on and drive. Where are you again?
I'm in South Carolina.
Oh, you're not even that far. Okay.
Right there, down the road, down the road.
One state below. Yeah, we used to live down in Wilmington, North Carolina, so I was closer to you then. But we just relocated the family up here a couple years ago. I wanted to be bigger city, man, more culture, more diversity. I'm so glad I moved up here because major airport right here, downtown's beautiful, way more opportunities, way more people, just things happening. That VIP day that I did on Saturday, that would not have been, I don't think, even a fraction as powerful and impactful if I was still where I was living. Just different vibe, different community up here. So the move was different energy. The move was very much strategic, very much strategic. So it all panned out. But thanks, y'all. Thanks for having me. See you again same time next Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a weekly thing for us. We're going to share different tips and strategies, all things writing, editing, being an author, this side of the world, and then the other side of the world, and then Latasha and what she's offering, what she's able to do. So this is going to be a weekly thing. We'd love to keep having y'all, keep being in the conversation. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Coach B is out. He's got to go help out with the little ones. Coach LT will be here. If y'all have questions, I'm here. I'll be here until all the questions are answered.